I was just told of another case where a young lady, as a part-time job, waits at a hotel in Paget, and she saw something closer to home, saw something advertised for a more westerly hotel, and I won't name it, and she was told that she was unacceptable. She has a master's degree and she waits part-time already. So what's going on? And you know, it brought to my mind a situation that I personally encountered at our the same westerly hotel, and I'm not talking about Pompano. We were sitting having dinner, and the waitress, who didn't speak English very well, and he didn't look like me nor like you, leaned across me to serve the other customer. And I said to him, would you mind not reaching across me to serve the other customer? He said, oh, I'm sorry. Now, if that's the sort of service we are accepting in the hotel, rather than use Bermudian, I don't know what the heck is going on. But it's not a good scene. And these situations have occurred in the last couple of weeks. You there, Evan?
Well, as I said, then immediately upon receiving the news that the job is already taken before the deadline, then that person should have immediately notified immigration. Well, and that is to say it's not too late, because if they give immigration the information, and for the inspectors to go and check and have a look and say, hey, wait, you closed this off before the deadline of invitation for applications. No, we didn't. Yes, you did. You want a witness to say that you did? And they'll go, mom. And what I would do if I was the minister, I'd say, okay, fine. Who's in a position to go and get 30-day termination of permit? Simple as that. You see, the minister said he's going to come down hard on employers who are circumnavigating the system. Well, maybe this will be the case to start with.
And it is the HR person who is doing this. And I don't know who is leading them on, but it certainly is not a good thing when
give an answer that the position's already filled before the expiration of the application deadline.
Yes. And this person, this other case, this young lady, has a master's degree, and she already does part-time
work. If she's good enough to be there part-time, she's good enough to be there full-time. There again, that lady should also notify immigration.
She couldn't even get part-time in this hotel. Can you believe it?
Yeah, part-time. No, that's she. You know what's wrong with us? We stay silent on things.
Well, you know what?
We stay silent. A lot of this is our own fault. We stay silent instead of and letting immigration know. So part of this is our problem.
Yes.
We gotta stop it and not make it our problem.
And because you know what?
Make it somebody else's problem who's hiring illegally or finding ways to keep someone or whatever the case may be.
Yes. I think that people just don't believe that this sort of thing is happening, but I want Bermuda, the listening audience, to know that there is an attempt on the part of the HR resources in some destinations or some hotels to keep Bermudians out.
It's just like somebody this week approached me and said they'd applied via computer, and they gave me the organization, the hotel, and then applied for this position or whatever, so on and so forth. And I believe they said they also had previous experience at another hotel. Well, when they got back to them, the position likewise was filled. But the thing I question is this. I questioned this before, when the subject came up last year sometime. Okay? Who witnesses these foreign applicants to answer the questions that the facility is looking for? Here, you can't escape it, right? Now there, who's witnessing whether or not they're giving the truth? Because look, there have been persons who've come here, and I know this, professing to be chefs, and can't even cook a simple hamburger.
And the place that they claimed they graduated from didn't exist.
Didn't exist, correct. And, you know, these things, and it's happened a lot of times. So while our people are being having a difficult time, yeah, you got to apply through the computer, you know, blah, blah. And yet other people, well, maybe they apply through the computer, but who's giving them the right answers? Who's standing beside them? We don't have a witness there to say, well, you know, they're legitimately filling this out or something.
And this test that they give.
Yeah, this test, yeah.
It can be, I talked to someone who is an expert in the field. These tests can be used to get the answer from the applicant that they want. You know, it's a crying shame when we are allowing ourselves to behave in this manner. There should be no Bermudian who wants to work out of work when we have foreigners in this country. Not one foreigner should be here when a Bermudian wants to work. And I don't know what is going to happen about it, but something needs to happen. And this hotel needs to be taken to task about it. And I personally don't plan to patronize them anymore until their policy changes. You can't have Bermudians being told that they can't be a part-time waitress when this person already does that in another establishment.
Please say, Joe.
You know. So I want Bermudians to know what's going on.
I want to thank you so much for this call because you made an awareness and highlighted that awareness that exists very seriously.
Okay, Everett.
Thank you.
Push on.
Thank you. Yeah, you know, and gotta stop. And it can only stop if we report it to the immigration. If the immigration don't know anything about it, then it goes through, doesn't it? You know, but that particular person who was told the job was filled before the expiration date of the applications. Now one day, oh my goodness, the minister should come on that one and cancel that work permit. You got 30 days, get your house in order, and tell the facility, with those qualifications, you will hire that Bermudian, like it or not. And he said it's going to come down. It's going to come down on employers. He made that statement. Maybe this could be the first case. Minister, what you going to do? All right, 292-1340. But anyway, again, it depends upon that lady to report it. You don't report, nothing get fixed. 292-1340.
April showers are cool, but the coolest thing now are the huge savings during Maine's Furniture's spectacular 58th anniversary sale. Save from 25 to 60% off all furniture, including carpet by the yard. And the extra bonus is, you have 30 months to pay. Maine's Furniture is located below the Heron Bay Marketplace, Middle Road, Southampton. Maine's, where they always beat the competition's prices. Major credit cards accepted. Call 295-7657.
Yeah, some of the shenanigans that continue going on around here. All right, you're on there, go ahead.
Good afternoon to your listeners. I was also interested in the conversation about the Let's Talk program that appeared this week as well. There was some also talk about having locals going away overseas to get culinary positions and couldn't come home and find work. And I noticed that when I was in the hotel probably about 6 or 7 years ago, we were told that, I say we Marines were told that you had to get qualifications to work in the industry. You have people going to college now to get 4-year degrees in culinary arts.
Yes.
And coming back and then be told that there's no position for you yet. What I can also notice there are times that, especially in my hotel, most of the kitchens did not have any. They actually did probably in the kitchen in Europe, say, for 4 years, and then moved outside Europe somewhere else. So they weren't actually a chef de cuisine or a commis chef or saucier or garde manger. They worked their way up. So now they've changed the bar, son, from you need to have experience, you need to have a degree now, so you have a degree plus experience.
Didn't she?
Yes.
Okay. The person that I'm talking about has 15 years experience from a busboy to a captain and applying for a lesser position. So what could possibly stop that person from, getting a job as a lesser position that they went past and surpassed it? What could possibly stop them?
There shouldn't be any obstacle at all, really.
I'm sorry?
There